turn, please. Left turn to runway 25 right via Charlie Sierra South route.
Charlie Sierra South route for 25 right. Left turn out here, American 1320.
Thank you, sir. And the top ground on Sierra.
All right, I think we are finally up. All right, so it looks like we are live. Once again,
975 with Tango.
Here at Phoenix Sky Harbor, we are on the top of
1835?
Terminal 4 North. And I had a little bit of a internet connection issue there, so I had to start a new stream. But we can be out here for a little bit before I have other things to do. I'm apologize for the delay in not doing any streams for a while. I was kind of tied up and was actually going to do one on Tuesday, but I was chasing Air Force One and trying to get some nice pictures. Just didn't work out for live streaming from here though. And we've got Southwest landing on runway 26. We do have a couple of departures pushing back. A couple of Americans right there. See if I can get my Flight Radar 24 to work.
2415, finish round, take it to right on Sierra, connect southbound.
We have Volaris landed on the south side from Mexico and came across the West Bridge. We've got a 787 Dreamliner taxiing for departure. All right, they just told him to hold when he gets to the bridge. And let's see what we've got going on here. It's American 361 That Dreamliner will be headed to Chicago. Southwest that just landed from Midway, they're turning on to Taxiway Sierra, the bridge, and they'll be followed up by the Dreamliner headed to Chicago, American 361. We can see Southwest going across right there, and the American right there.
Ground Envoy 3890 on the flank right there.
Envoy 3890 Phoenix ground, you're going to follow the 321 from your left, runway 25 right, taxi East Street.
Okay, 25 right, follow the 321 on our left, Envoy 3890.
And Envoy 3890, since we're now west flow, it's no longer climbed via the SID, it's 8,000 initially, 340 on 3.
Okay, 8,000 initially and 3403 Envoy 3890.
So the airport traffic here got turned around while I was setting up my equipment. When I first got out here, traffic was on a west flow, landing on the 7s and runway 8. But during the time that it took me to set up, they actually turned the airport around, which is a little bit earlier than they usually do. They usually do it in the early afternoon hours, like afternoon. But they got turned around early. You got a
Alaska 313
Delta coming in. Where's that Delta? There it is.
Which 313 was it?
Delta flight 707.
There you are. Thank you. Alaska 313, kilos current. Appreciate your discretion.
We have kilo push our discretion, Alaska 313.
Good afternoon, American 1271. Top of the Aliyah with kilo.
American 1271, Phoenix ground. Runway 25 right, taxi via the East route.
And that Delta is coming in from JFK. It's a 737-900 that we
American
just saw
1250,
there.
Phoenix ground, continue to kilo. American
And what
1250.
else do we have on approach right now? Nothing. So we have some departures. We have an American that just landed. This A320 flight 1250 from Boise will be taxiing to one of the gates around here. Right there.
Finish ground, taxi Bravo, Sierra, South route. Envoy 3521, follow that 73 off your nose, runway 25 right East route.
Alright, follow the 73, 25 right.
And it looks like they're going to be coming into one of the gates on this alleyway here. Not the one right below where I'm standing, though. It's empty, but there's nobody waiting for it there. They'll be coming into the second gate, actually. There's some ground crew. See the guys down there with the tug and the wing walkers already. They're getting set to receive the plane at that gate.
3194 Phoenix ground, runway 25 right, taxi via the East Route.
25 right.
And everybody's getting into position. We've got the wing walkers.
That was 3180. Thank you. 3194. Follow RJ7 out of comeback for better flow.
Follow RJ.
Thank you. Skyway 3180. The RJ off your left waits for you. Runway 25 right. Taxi via the East Route.
25 right via the East Route. Skyway 3180.
3194. Thank you.
Ground Alaska 313, ready to taxi with Kilo.
And that is American 1250, just pulled into the gate from Boise,
Alaska
Idaho.
313, Phoenix ground, runway 25 right, taxi via the East Route.
25 right via the East Route, Alaska 313.
The guys are getting to work right away, opening up the baggage compartments on this Airbus A320 and moving the jet bridge into place, and the guys down below are going to hook up the tow bar, which they'll need to push the plane back out for its next flight. Tower just gave Alaska permission to taxi, so they'll be crossing the bridge, but we'll be getting a view of them here momentarily. Nothing else on approach. And let's take a look at the Alaska right down there. And this is Alaska Flight 313 headed up to Everett, Washington. This is a 737-900. And we've got another A320 pushing back at the gate right next to where the Boise flight pulled into. Kind of hard to see them from my position here with that tail blocking. No, we actually have two of them. The two American departures here at Terminal 4. This one, the near side one, is
3 Juliet Echo.
American 1835 headed to San Francisco in that 737, and the other one is the A320. I don't.
Ground American maintenance 3 Juliet Echo.
I don't see a flight. I don't see a flight for that one yet.
Yes, we're at Juliet for remote under tow to company hangar.
American maintenance 3 Juliet Echo. Follow Alaska from your left. Charlie to hangar.
Copy. Follow American Alaska to our left and Charlie to the hangar. 3 Juliet
Looks like the
Echo.
Alaska is taxiing right by me over here. They're going to go over to the East Bridge.
Ground, hello, American 1330.
We've got a lot of departures pushing back right now.
14 requesting a tail south push onto the mic with ATIS.
Order 1330 Phoenix ground, roger. Hold your push. I'll be right with you, okay?
I'll push with Kilo, American 1330.
This one right
American 441
here.
coming out of November with Yankee.
All right, so
American
the other
441 Phoenix ground. Follow Alaska, runway 25 right, East Route.
all right, the other plane that was up in the front there was
American 441.
also a 737. They're going to maintenance. That's why it didn't show up on the flight tracker. But we also
American
have
1330, there's an aircraft under tow, right to left, going to cross your tail. Once they do, you push
one
the mic
over
to
there,
Okay, after the aircraft under tow, we
another one behind it,
American 1330.
and an A321 right there.
Ground air shells 5803, Lima 3, Kilo taxi.
It's getting really, really busy here right now. This
shuttle
A321 is
5803. Affirm.
05?
5805, air shells.
flight
And you're in Lima?
1923 to
5805, thank you.
San Jose del Cabo.
Mr. Right on Bravo, please. Bravo, Romeo, Eastern.
Right on Bravo, Romeo.
And the other one in front of it, 598, headed to Dallas Fort Worth. So this one
5805
is
5805, it's 25 right.
headed to San Jose del Cabo. This one, Dallas Fort Worth,
And it's going to be Charlie Romeo.
flight 598.
5, right.
Thank you, sir.
And we also have a regional jet up at the top there. Not sure if that one is a... Yep, that's also a departure, headed over to Bakersfield. CRG 900 from Mesa Airlines. So we got Bakersfield up there.
Hold on, let me stop this. 1330, hold your push, please.
And we have engine start on this A321, the flight for San Jose del Cabo there.
598, spot Lima with Kilo.
In 5805, I'm pretty sure I said Charlie 10 Bravo.
5805. Down American 1835 on Kilo, holding short, Charlie, information Kilo.
American 1330, continue your push. Sorry about that.
No worries, continue the push,
So-
American 1330.
Sounds like we have another Alaska pushing, I think.
Down American 1835.
Another
American 1835, Phoenix ground.
Another American.
Right, taxi to Eastern, you're going to give way to a 321 pushing into Mike.
Give way to 340 on Mike, and Ground American 598, spot Lima with Kilo.
American 1835, follow one out of Lima for better flow, please.
And this one is our 501 headed to Mexico City.
1835,
American-
follow a 321 out of Lima.
Flight 501.
American 598, give way to company off your right, pushing into Mike. Traffic off your left waits for you, only 25 right, taxi Eastern.
Eastern to 25 right behind the company off of our right, American 598.
Yeah, West 3432, Phoenix ground, turn left on Charlie, taxi at Echo 2.
Left on Charlie, taxi Echo 2, Skyward 34.
All right, looks like our flight to Mexico City is ready to go. And on this side here,
No, you can follow the traffic off your right there.
we have two pushes right there. We have
American 1330, your center release, 34 to 37, time now 27.
34 to 37, thank you, American 1330.
well 598 and 1330. So the one that just pushed back on the right-hand side is an A321 headed to LAX today, flight 1330. The other one is the DFW flight, 598. That is an A321 also. The 1330 is an A321 Neo, and the flight to San Jose del Cabo can't get out because of those two up in the front, so they'll have to wait until they leave.
Ground American 598, we've got an issue here we've got to deal with. We're going to just stop right here at Lima.
American 598, that's fine. American 1835, can you taxi to the east route?
Taxi eastbound American 1835.
All right, so it sounds like 598 just said they had an issue to deal with. So they are going to, I guess they're going to pull out of the alley and hold. But we've got a total of 3 aircraft in this alleyway right here that are they're trying to get out right now. Again, we have another one pushing back too. Wow, they're all leaving at the same time here. We have a A321, 2796 to Las Vegas is now pushing back.
Ground American 598, we're still at Spot Lima. We have to call maintenance for an issue. American 598, Roger, just let me know if you need anything. All right, thanks.
All right, so 598 is the one in the front on the left side that you're looking at, and they apparently have a maintenance issue, but now they're blocking 2 other aircraft from leaving. So they're going to have to probably move somewhere, I bet. The one on the one turning back right now is the 2796 to Las Vegas.
Ground American 598, we're at Spot Lima. Ramp wants us to get out of the way. Is there somewhere you can put us for 5 minutes or so? Yeah, American 598, make a left on Charlie, tack down to the east hold bay. Charlie to the east hold bay, thanks, American 598.
All right, so they're so 598.
3158, Phoenix Turn, good afternoon. Romeo, good morning. Actually, still Romeo 25 right, taxi to the east route.
598 is going to go over to a place that they call the East Hold Bay.
American 1330, good morning. Romeo 25 right, taxi to the east route.
25 right at the East Street, American taxi. 901 kilo, ready taxi whiskey, Lima push with kilo.
All right, I had 2 calling at once. Who was calling for the push?
That's American 2088 with kilo, requesting tail south.
American 2088, Phoenix Ground, which alleyway do you want to push to?
Lima.
American 2088, push to Lima's approved.
All right, so we've got Las Vegas on the left and
top of the kilo alley with kilo.
San Jose del Cabo on the right.
5 right taxi, Charlie 9, Bravo, Romeo East Route.
Charlie 9, Bravo, Romeo East Route, American Bravo.
And the other one up in the front, they left. They made a right turn, headed for the East Bridge. So these guys are going to head out next. And that flight that needs to hold for maintenance, they told them to go to the East Hold, or the Hold Bay. I'll show you where that is. That is right over there.
Charlie, just let them go into the ramp ahead of you first, so you can go into the East Hold Bay.
So basically, the East Hold Bay, they call it, is right outside of the United Gates. There's basically just a big ramp area there where if planes need to wait for an open gate or something of that nature, they can just wait there. So they're turning, they're going to turn around and they're going to hold there for maintenance. Some kind of an issue going on with them. But we'll keep track of that. This A320 over here is being unloaded. This is the flight that came in from Boise, Idaho. And they're unloading the the rear baggage bin right there. And the looks like the laboratory service truck on the other side, which we can't see from this angle, but yeah, they've got the
Fairway 1271, contact tower 120.9.
they got the baggage trailer there, taking it into the baggage carousel. Meanwhile, our flight to Las Vegas is making its way out. That's the plane that was on the side closest to me. The other one
Good morning, American 2796.
is still
taxi with Kilo.
right there.
2796 Phoenix Ground, good morning, runway 25, right taxi to East Route.
25 right, east side, American 27.
And that's 2796 right there that just called in for taxiing. The east route to runway 25 right. So they are headed for the East Bridge. And we don't have any arrivals right now. Don't see anything coming in for arrival. We have just a real pretty day out here today in Phoenix. Temperature is around 60.
American 710, we're parked at gate Alpha 29, requesting a tail south push on Juliet.
710 Phoenix Ground, push to Juliet approved.
Push to Juliet approved, 710, thank you.
Virtually cleared.
Somebody's called for pushback. Not sure who it is, but all the planes that are over here by where I'm standing, they're all leaving. There's nobody, there's not going to be anybody left around here. But unfortunately, this is the only time I had to come out here today. But I wanted to come out here and do a live stream just to kind of get back into it. I know that I've gone for a while.
23 spot. Mike, information Kilo.
American 1923 Phoenix Ground, runway 25, right taxi to East Route.
25 right, East Route, American 1923.
And that's 1923 right there. Just called in. That's the San Jose del Cabo. They're headed to the East Route, down across the bridge, and head down to Mexico. We had a 737 pushback from one of the gates at the end of that pier. 2088 headed to Santa Ana, California. That is a 737 MAX 8, one of American's fairly new, only 1 year old, delivered in January 2021. 737 MAX 8. Otherwise, things around here are pretty quiet. We do have one coming in on approach. We have an arrival coming in momentarily. American 2053. It's an A321 Neo. It's coming in from San Antonio, and there will be a Southwest behind it. I don't know. I can't really see it just yet. Well. Okay, I think I can. Again, the sunlight's real bright, so...
Ground American 2088, ready to taxi, information, Kilo.
American 2088, runway 25, right taxi to the East Route.
25 right, East Route, American 2088.
It's somewhere up there. Oh, there it is. Now it's coming into view. And this is our San Antonio flight. Nice view of it coming across with the mountains in the background.
Ground Rouge 1730, we are ready for pushback, Echo 8, information kilo.
Push to 1730, finish round, push at your discretion, advise ready to attack.
Push at discretion, will advise ready, Rouge 1730.
And they are on the ground.
Ground American 2516 is ready to taxi with Kilo, Point India.
2516, finish round, runway 25 right, taxi to the east route.
25 right via the east route, American 2516.
American 2516, I got a slight amendment to your clearance with departing runway 25 right, just on the initial climb out. Cancel climb via the SID, maintain 8,000.
Alright, cancel climb via the SID.
And here's Southwest.
2516 25 right.
Ground American 2053, left on Bravo, going Alpha 3.
2053, finish round, taxi Bravo, Charlie 10 to Point Lima.
Bravo, Charlie 10, Point Lima, American 2053.
Phoenix Ground American 710, it's 5 Juliet, taxi with information kilo.
710, behind the Airbus from the left, runway 25 right, taxi to the east route.
Okay, behind the Airbus, east route 25 left, 25 right.
All right. And we had two more. We had two more departures. Two more Americans departing from this alleyway here. We also have a Delta that will be landing shortly from Minneapolis in A321. Okay, I think I see it out there. And that's Southwest that just landed 2517 from Burbank. That's the 737-700. American, or Delta, is landing from Minneapolis in an A321. So let's take a look at Delta now coming in.
Air 2053 at Charlie 10, make the turn into Point Lima behind that 73 outbound on heading to your right.
Alright, Charlie 10, right onto Lima behind them, American 2053.
Ground American 521 on kilo with information kilo.
American 521, finish round, runway 25 right, taxi right turn Charlie, hold short of Charlie 10.
Right turn Charlie, hold short Charlie 10 for 25 right, American 521.
All right. It looks like, well, we're not going to be able to see that. I don't think we're going to be able to see that from here. There's a KC-135 from the National Guard that's going to be landing on the south runway, but from where I am up in the garage, there's no way I'll be able to see that, unfortunately.
American 521, Charlie 10 behind the company, crossing left to right, continue via the east route.
I'm sorry, that was step 9. Again, 521.
American 521 behind that company, ahead of you, continue via the east route.
East route behind the company, American 521.
I believe this is American 521 right here that was just talking to the tower. And we have an arrival to the gate.
American 432 kilo, requesting tail south on India.
432, finish turn, I'm going to push to India's approved.
India approved, American 432.
Ground American 598, we're in the east part, Sam, we need to go back to the gate Alpha 7. American 598, right, just give me 1 minute and I'll get you over there. Thanks.
All right, so I got to do, I got to plug something in here. And
Actually,
American,
I'll get you moving now. Just exit the whole bay, taxi Tango Bravo.
American 598 that was down at the.
Charlie 10, American 598. Do you want us to leave the flight plan open for you for American 598? Yes, please. You got it. Thanks.
All right, so American 598 that went to the hold bay, they just indicated that they have to go back to the gate. They were holding there for maintenance. Some sort of a maintenance issue on their aircraft. So Tower is going to get them
1630 finish round, turn
get
left
them
on
moving.
Charlie, taxi to the ramp.
Charlie taxi to the ramp, United 1630.
And this flight that you're looking at right here is the San Antonio flight that just landed. And this one, I believe 598 is that one right there.
American 598, taxi Charlie 10 to the ramp. Charlie 10 to the ramp, thanks, American 598. We'll see you back in a little bit. Sounds good.
All right, that should be 598, I believe. I wasn't watching the hold area, but there are no other aircraft at the hold area. So they're going to go back to the gate that they came out of, I believe.
Howdy, going on American 489 is with your hold short, Charlie.
American 49, finish turn, morning taxi Charlie to gate Alpha 14.
Charlie to gate Alpha 14, American 489.
All right, so there is American Flight 598 returning to the gate. Some sort of a technical issue that they had to talk over with maintenance. And let's see what else we got. Is there... oh, there is another arrival coming in. Sun Country. We've got Sun Country 737-800 coming in from Minneapolis.
Cruise 1730, Romeo 25, right taxi Charlie Romeo.
I see it now, Big Orange.
American 49, I got you showing going into Alpha 14. It's going to be a little bit further down, just past that keel line that you're kind of turned into.
And of course, Sun Country is wearing their 40th anniversary
American
stickers.
432, Romeo 25, right taxi to the east route.
They began operations in 1982.
Contact Skywest 4882, headed to gate Bravo 3.
So they are 40 years old, celebrating 40 years in the sky this year.
Bravo, hold short of Charlie 11, Skywest 4882.
And this A321
you're going to be
is
waiting a minute or two. American 432, I don't want to risk it just in case company's going to be a little bit, make a left turn Charlie 9.
And they're taking the other taxiway. They're moving to the other taxiway because
Charlie back in at Charlie 9, American 432.
there's one pushing back.
Yeah, Charlie 9 out to Bravo, and then take Bravo,
right there.
Romeo Eastern.
Bravo, Romeo Eastern, American 432.
Blocking their way
1730,
on
continue
the
taxi Charlie southbound Sierra, hold sort of Delta.
on that taxiway.
Charlie, Sierra, hold short Delta, Rouge 1730.
Rouge 1730 over the Sierra Bridge, contact ground on 132.55, good day.
And 13255, Rouge 1730 over to the Sierra Bridge.
Got us 4882, continue taxi Bravo, Charlie 11 to Point November.
Say that again, please.
Got us 4882, continue Bravo, Charlie 11 to Point November.
Bravo to Charlie 11 to Point November, Ghost 4882. Thanks.
And there's another KC-135 out there. Too far away to see it. And those guys usually come in on the south side. It's closer to their ramp.
1730, yeah, it's not a problem. You can just continue Charlie Romeo now. That traffic that was blocking downfield's moving out of the way.
Okay, Charlie Romeo for Rouge 1730. Thank
And
you.
as we're getting close to 12 noon,
when you get to Charlie 11, just let that E175 up ahead to your left, let them cross in front of you into the ramp.
let me take a look at my
Charlie 11,
flight tracker.
To the other airplane to the ramp. Rouge 1730.
And okay, the American flight 195 from London is kind of late today. It's not going to be in for another hour. I probably won't be able to stick around for that. We actually should be seeing a American 787 landing from Philadelphia shortly, probably another 10 minutes or so.
Rouge 1730, when you turn on a taxiway Romeo, monitor tower on 120.9er. Have a good day.
Romeo, monitor tower 10.9.
Yep, Air Canada Rouge right there is taxiing for departure. They're going to go all the way to the end and take the East Bridge.
Skyline 4967 on Tango, coming up short on Charlie.
Got 4967, finish ground taxi Charlie to Point Mike.
Charlie to Point Mike, Skywest 49.
And that Air Canada Rouge is headed to Montreal today. So it looks like 598
Lima's current wind 250.
is not pulled into a gate.
3009er.
I think this is actually not the gate they came out of, and they might be waiting for to get some equipment to the gate before they can pull in. And we have an arrival here. Right there. Well, it took a little bit of a bounce.
Ground Skywest 3002, taxi to Papa with information.
3002, finish ground information. Lima just came, turn from me 25 right, taxi to East Route.
Taxi to East Route, and we'll get Lima Skywest 3002.
2002 to run me 25 right.
And for 25 right, Skywest 3002.
So the next arrival on the north side here is going to be
Taxi Bravo Romeo to the green spot.
an Embraer 135 from the small airline called JSX, Jet Suite. They're a small regional airline that operates out of the FBO terminal. And they fly to Burbank and Las Vegas from here. And they are inbound to the north runway. Should be able to see them right about now, I think. We have an American A321 that'll be coming in from Seattle pretty soon. JetBlue is on the way in. JetBlue is on approach with their A320 coming from JFK. They'll be, I believe, the second aircraft to land on the north side. And right after the American 1662 from Seattle. And of course, wouldn't you know it, we start buffering again. Let's see where that plane is. Oh, it's out there. So it looks like we've gone quiet over here on the north side once again, momentarily. But I'm going to turn the camera around here, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see this on camera, but if you look way down at the end. Oh yeah, I can see it on camera. Way down at the end of this runway, you'll see what can be recognized from its tail as a 747. That is a 747-8, and that plane has been sitting there since last week. It is the Qatari royal family private business jet, basically, that arrived here from LAX last week. Arrived here for, I guess, temporary storage, temporary parking, and they don't show up on the flight tracker because they're private and they like to keep their flights very, very private. I was here on the day that they moved it from the south side to the north side. Unfortunately, not in a good spot to get a good picture, but I'm hoping I can be able to know when they leave. But I have a feeling that it may be in the next few days that they might be leaving. You're looking right there towards the end of the west end of the runway, toward downtown Phoenix. There's nothing else over there. It's just a parking area where they can have a plane sit there for a while if it's not going to be used. And I'm sure that the Qatari royal family pays a pretty good price to store their aircraft here. But I see on the flight tracker that there is a business jet arriving this afternoon. Qatari executive, I believe a Gulfstream, landing here from Portland around 2-3 o'clock. And I'm wondering if that plane is bringing a flight crew to town with the intention of possibly taking this 747 out in the next couple of days. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll keep watching the flight tracker. And I believe
American 1662 is on Bravo. We're going to Alpha 21.
we have
1662, finish contact with Bravo, Charlie 9 to Point Juliet.
JetBlue.
Bravo, Charlie 9 to Point Juliet, American 1662.
JetBlue landing from JFK in New York City.
Ground United 2322 pushing Alpha Echo 3 for Houston.
That's 322, finish your information. Lima's current push your discretion advice for the taxi.
Okay, we have Lima, and we're pushing, and we'll give you a buzz here in a few.
JetBlue only has one flight that arrives here during the daytime hours, and you're looking at it right now. They have another flight landing at night, and it goes back to the East Coast as an overnight.
1463, pushing start off gate Bravo 27, tail south to Quebec, over.
Push at 1463, finish your round, push to Quebec to Peru.
But it's not going to be here until about 10:30, I believe.
American 254 Tango, Bravo 9.
American 254, finish your good afternoon, taxi Bravo, Charlie 11 to Point November.
Bravo, Charlie 11 to November. Thank you, sir.
And according to the flight tracker, the JetBlue coming in tonight is going to be their NYPD special livery. It's kind of hard to catch the JetBlue special liveries because they only have 2 flights and only one of them is in the daytime hours. So it's kind of rare to see one of their specials here. And we have the American One World. Americans 737 representing their One World Alliance membership. They also have a 777 painted in the One World titles. Nice,
Morning, American 1611, turning left on Bravo, gate
nice
Alpha
view
5.
of a special livery right there.
Taxi Bravo, Charlie 10 to Point Lima.
Frontier
Bravo, Charlie
is
10,
coming in
Lima,
next.
American 1237 for Alpha.
Frontier 751 for Denver
Taxi Charlie to Point India.
Charlie, India, American.
is going to be inbound
Good
next.
afternoon.
Something like that.
Yeah, it just switched. I just have to
Actually, there's a,
going home.
no, there's a Spirit. Spirit is first,
Information Lima taxi.
and then Frontier.
American United 2322, good evening. Romeo 25, right taxi Charlie and Romeo.
There's our Spirit.
25 right, United 2322.
You see, that's a tease though, because then I would actually be at home already.
That's why I did it.
There you go.
Got Skywest 3432, gate Echo 2, Lima, pushback.
Got 3432, Phoenix Ground, push Echo 2, your discretion advisory to attack.
Push our discretion, and we'll advise Skywest 3432.
Skywest at 1463, ready.
West at 1463,
All right,
Romeo
we
25,
have
right
a,
taxi Charlie Romeo.
A pushback right there.
Right, Charlie Romeo, what's that, 1463?
And this A321 or A320 is
1611, when you get to Charlie 10, let that United pass off your right side before you make the turn into Lima.
Okay, and they're headed up to
give way to United American 1611.
Thanks.
and they're headed up to Portland, Oregon today.
At 1463, once you're established on Romeo, monitor tower 120.9, have a good day.
Yeah, monitor 20.9 Romeo, thank you. West 1463, enjoy the rest of the day off.
Thanks. United 2322 on Romeo, monitor tower 120.9, have a good night.
Tower 20.9 on Romeo.
And Frontier is next up for arrival.
Thanks.
Frontier is right there, coming in from Denver, flight 751. All right, and the Portland flight is headed out.
Phoenix, good afternoon, American 1439, Kilo, information Lima.
American 1439, Phoenix Ground, good afternoon, Romeo 25, right taxi to the east route.
25 right, east route, American 1439.
And that call right there was from 1439, right as you see it in front of me. And they are also headed to the East Bridge. Meanwhile, we had the arrival right there, pulling into the gate. That's American 1611 pulling into that gate from Las Vegas. American's Dreamliner coming in from Philadelphia, flight 474. American 474 Heavy is on final approach. 787-8 Dreamliner. Let's see if I can see it. Really, really bright up here. And looking into a small viewfinder.
64 is on Tango for the India line.
American 1164, Phoenix Ground, taxi Charlie to Point India.
Charlie, Point India.
It sure would be nice if I could see it.
American 979 Tango, bridge.
American 979, Phoenix ground, taxi Charlie to Point India.
Charlie Point, India.
Today.
Right there.
Southwest 3432, right taxi.
Gas 3432, runway 25 right, taxi Charlie and Romeo.
Right 25 right, Charlie Romeo, Southwest 3432.
So that is American Flight 474, landed from Philadelphia.
American
And
474 is clear on Bravo 5 on Bravo.
Your 474 Heavy Phoenix Ground, good afternoon, taxi Bravo Charlie 11 to gate Bravo 13.
Bravo Charlie 11 to Bravo 13, American 474.
I'm going to B13, as you just heard ground controller say. That's one of the gates at the end of the pier. Obviously, they go there because the 787 is a larger aircraft, so they're not going to be coming into the alleyway. American does also fly the 787-9 here. We actually get several American Dreamliners here. They come from, besides Philadelphia, they also fly them from Dallas and I believe Miami. And sometimes Chicago too. But obviously we are in tourist season right now, so these wide-body jets come in handy with all the extra capacity that they've got. I'm actually not sure where B13 is. They may pass in front of us. I think they will actually.
That's 3432 on Romeo, monitor tower 120.9 good day.
120.9er on Romeo, Tower 3432.
And let's see what else we've got landing on approach. What else do we have coming in? The Southwest coming in, but they'll be a little while. WestJet landed with their. Did I just miss that? I did. I did miss it, didn't I? WestJet 737 MAX 8 landed. But they'll be taxiing right by because they have to go to the international concourse, which is down in the direction that I'm looking at right now. And B-13 is right there at the end of that pier, which is where American 474 from Philadelphia is going. And I'm actually going to take out my camera, my other camera, and for this WestJet, it'll be...
Step 1402 with you on Bravo for 28. Step 1402, finish target asking taxi, Bravo, Charlie 11, and Charlie, and the computer's indicating that they want you over Bravo 27. Okay, Bravo, Charlie 11, Charlie, and we check 27. We'll check with Delta next.
All right, that's 1402. There they are.
Ground American 720, North on Tango for Bravo 4. American 720, finish your on taxi, Charlie to point Mike. Charlie to Mike, American 720.
This WestJet 737 MAX is actually painted in their older livery, which I was surprised to see because I thought that they had their I thought they had all of their 737 MAXs in the new livery. Surprised to see this must be an older, like pre-2018 maybe. They just landed from Calgary, by the way. But they, when they came out with their new livery, which really looks fantastic, they said they were going to start painting all of their 737 MAXs and their Dreamliners in the new livery first before going and repainting all their older 737s. This one, I bet this is an older one. This, this 737 MAX that just landed was delivered in 2017. Yeah. 2017 was prior to the introduction of their new colors in 2018. So I guess it's a pretty rare aircraft.
Echo 5, leave on. United 2285, finish round, push at your discretion, advise ready to taxi. All right, here we go.
Because the only WestJet MAX 8s that would be in the old colors would be the ones they got in 2017, which is probably not that many, I'm guessing. Everything that came after 2018 is going to be the new colors. This plane that you're looking at right now is American Flight 720, landed from San Diego in Airbus A321.
Ground, Air 75758, eastbound, Bravo.
Level 5758, Phoenix ground taxi, Bravo, Charlie 10 to point Mike.
Bravo, Charlie 10, point Mike, Air 75758.
Southwest coming in.
American 1899, Phoenix ground, good afternoon. I'm showing Alpha 10 as well. Taxi Charlie to point Juliet.
Charlie, Juliet, thank you. American 1899.
Also, I want to remind everybody to don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I go live or when I schedule a live stream. I am going to start trying to schedule more on a regular basis here, and we want to get as many people watching as we can. So spread the word. Let's really break it out there, so I can do more of these, and we have one coming in right now.
Got American 466 on the Tango Bridge.
American 466, Phoenix ground, behind Southwest, southbound Sierra, taxi via Charlie to Juliet.
All right, Charlie to Juliet, following the Southwest American 466.
Frontier. Now we have an American just pulling into the alleyway. That was Frontier, a flight from Baltimore, 2987 from Baltimore. American 1899 from Santa Barbara, California is the one you're looking at right now. I actually did not know that Frontier flies here from Baltimore. It's a new one for me. Here's our Frontier A321 or A320 Neo from Baltimore. And of course they have to cross the bridge, the Taxiway Sierra Bridge, to head over to Terminal 3 South. And we have another American arrival.
2285, right at taxi. Yeah, 2285, Phoenix ground 25 right, taxi to the eastern.
And this one is flight 466 from my from LAX. American 14 or not 14, 466 from LAX is pulling in right there. All right. And United is pulling out right now. A 737 MAX 9 headed across the country to Newark, New Jersey. Let's take a look at the United 737 MAX 9. You don't see too many MAX 9s here. United has them. Alaska has some. But that's about it. And they're going to make a right turn real soon to cross that bridge. Actually, this plane is showing it's brand new. This plane is showing delivered in September 2022. So, okay, well, let me do that. Let me grab my camera. So right there is a brand new 737 MAX 9 from United. I'm trying to operate two cameras at once here, so. And there we go, a brand new MAX 9.
Thanks, American. Ground American 598 approaching Lima with the current is.
Thanks, 598, King Ground, Lima's current, runway 25 right, taxi to the East Route.
East Route to 25 right, we have Lima American.
All right, so American 598. This is the one headed to DFW, the one that had to return to the gate for some reason. So they have a major delay here. But they're headed out now. They're headed to runway 25 right after spending some time at the hold area and returning to the gate for a while. Finally on their way to DFW. And what else do we have? We have now there's ABX cargo on the south side with the new colors, but I can't see that from here. So we've been streaming for an hour, 20 minutes here. After my first attempt, it looks like the stream held up pretty good, for the most part. Of course, it is buffering, starting to buffer right now, but let's go ahead and so I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here and get going. Other pressing issues for today, but I will be back with another stream. Try to schedule it in advance. Try to get on a regular basis. So as usual, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification, and that way we'll all meet up again next time. So for now, we're gonna call a stream here at Sky Harbor, and I'll see you guys next time.